So when we are trying to help someone, we have to have this understanding between the two, not on a legal paper, but at least morally, that one should be able to listen to each other. And especially when you are asking your father or mother, and your father advises you or your mother advises you as a my dear boy or dear daughter, these are the problems, and you should not do this, instead do this. And yet, despite of all these things, you move in a different direction. Parents will definitely help you. But when you find yourself again in some sort of complexities or difficulties later on by not following your parental guidance, you will hesitate, no doubt, to approach help once again. But parents are parents, they will help you. But how many times? So, principle that I should listen to my parents. I expect my children to listen to me. I also should have or should listen to my parents. If I expect same sort of obedience from my children, I have to revisit my childhood and say, was I doing like that? Of course, I cannot go back in the past and undo my all those tantrums and disobediences, multiple ones. Should I, on those grounds, allow my own children also to follow the same footsteps of denying and refusing to the parents? I've often seen this, that children become more sensitive and more, I would say, they become wiser in the process once they themselves become parents. When they have their own children, then they become all of a sudden wiser, multifold. By the time they become wiser, who knows? Father is no more or mother is no more. And what will happen to such arrival of wisdom in a later part of life when people to whom you should have said sorry or I apologize, they're no more there in front of you physically. They're all gone. You will have mental crisis, emotional crisis. I wish I could have done this while they were alive. But this wisdom that dawned upon us, however late, we can transmit this knowledge through interactions with the next generation, you see. We may have failed, but we should not prevent such transfer of wisdom to the next generation in some fashion, mainly through discussions. We had to say, look, this is something what I had done. When my parents were around, I could not say, sorry, Pop, or sorry, Mom. If ever, my dear boy or a girl, if you get into a trouble, I'm there to help you. I'm there to work with you. But don't hide. Don't do secretly wrong things. I'm there to listen to you. We'll lead this life together happily. I don't want you to create guilt in your life. So you can have many such discussions. Many stories can be shared with them. Your own personal life stories as well as the stories that you heard, stories that you have read, stories that you watch in movies. That makes us, our family, emotionally stronger. And it's worth living life, let's say. People become happier. The interconnectedness will be felt on a larger scale, actually.